Yeah, g'day viewers. Ken here, aka Stone Toad. Good morning, afternoon or evening. So, Six Ashes is here. Excellent. We've been waiting for this. This effort you don't get, of course. Something I like. Alright, just open the garage. The shed, the whatever you want to call it. So, Six Ashes, this is the house where you actually get from the grandparents' place. It's got a greenhouse and everything here, a glass house with veggies and that in it. You've got the workshop up the back here to repair your tractors and stuff like that, which is, if you go over here through the paddock, I'm sure everybody's seen the map and everything by now. This is going to be a playthrough for myself, so I'm going to try to have a lot of smaller equipment and older equipment if possible. This trailer, I'm pretty sure it does move. Looks too good for replaceable. Yeah, she's a movable one. Love the tree growing through the shed there. Love it. So the way the story goes, this is your granddad's farm. Don't know what happened to the granddad. Yeah, so he's got all this old equipment and stuff in here which you start with. So, to have a look at the actual place itself, we'll go up in a minute. But to get rid of all this placeable stuff, you go into your menu, into your garage, and there's PS4 by the way. And if you get rid of the decorations, it all takes off. I might do that now. There we go. Bang, gone. Right. So now it's all gone. So you can drive all your gear in that out. Like the tractor's got some hours on it. Everything's got hours on it. Loving the decay on this thing. A bit of surface rust. Love it, love it, love it. Although she's got hardly any fuel and she badly needs a repair. I don't want to change the patina on this thing, I'll tell you that. So this will be one of our farm trucks plus the F100. So to bring it out in the sunshine, look at that, eh? Oh yeah, hang on, turn it on. Don't want to waste juice, hasn't got much in it. So check it out. When I saw this, I went, oh my god, the dude's got it done. I saw this coming out. This is CLP and that focused a lot on this map. This is, I heard someone saying that it could be the best map for Fs19, and I probably have to agree with him with the way it's set out, with especially with the like the fish farm and the bee allotment up there, which is I'll be definitely getting, because those that know me know that I'm an apiarist myself. I actually have had for many years. Had to get rid of majority of my hives. I've only got one left now for personal use because of my emphysema and that. It's getting worse. I can't lift things and that anymore. So yeah, I have to give it all up so I can at least have it on the game, you know. So yeah, so this bison thing, I think the last time I ever used one of these was on, which map was that? It was a startup thing on, so this thing here at the moment, I'll get up in it and show you. It's got nothing. See, it's got a little bit of fuel. So let's get the old girl out. Come on, old girl. What I hit? Oh, that'll teach me not to look, eh? Granddad will be going, what are you doing to my bloody head up? So yeah, I've got to get in with the lawnmower and that, but the corn headers and that's around the corner at the back. We'll get this out in the sun and we'll have a look at the decay on that as well. See, everybody else is taking you for map tours and stuff like that, but I myself I'll be playing this map anyway. I'm sure you can go and check out all theirs, but I'm looking at, did I just do that? No, I was going to say I thought that was a fresh paint taken off there. But yeah, she's got all little pickup still on it. I haven't broken any of those over the years. But that's her. I'll be using this as well, actually. I'm going to be keeping most of the stuff. I'm not sure about this seed drill thing. The diesel tank, we've got to get diesel brought in. So I'll be looking for a local supplier to bring the truck in. And there's the corn header there. One thing I was going to talk about right now is that there's a new add-on coming out. It's I'm not sure if it's just for PC. Hopefully it's for a console. It's supposed to be for everything across the board, but you know how that goes. It's got you can bale like soy and like the soybeans and the canola stalks and the corn husk and stuff, which I'm kind of looking forward to, because if it does come out, I those who follow me know that I subscribe to Iowa Dairy Boy, and I think it's Ryan uses it as well on how farms work. They get the corn husk and that, and they roll it. They put it in balers basically, and they can pick it all up. Once it's done, they chop it and then bale it, and they use it for the bedding in the cows, with the cows and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's both of those. So well, this newish or new. I'm just going to keep that stock standard too. I'm not going to put a lift kit or anything on it. Definitely no third wheel. N17, this thing used to wheel stand when they had the third wheel and that in it, when you placed it in there, because it was on a crane that was placeable. It was really cool. You put it on any vehicle. When they put the fifth wheel thing across there, did you see the size of it? It's like for carrying semi-trailers type of thing. And it's a proper turntable for a semi, and it's like, are you ridiculous or what? You know, you got to have the ball in the bed or the coupling in the bed. You know, just saying. You know, I know there's a game and all, but really, yeah. So we'll take you up in the air, fly around. I'll show you what's going on. I'm going to be getting. So this is the main farm here, Granddad's farm. You get this paddock with it, so we'll be harvesting that with this little beauty, and replanting it. So we'll keep this plot as it is. I was going to take the ponds here as a fishery, something that Granddad and his mates were working on, type of thing. The bee plot, which is up the road a ways. Apparently they Giants rejected the map at first because it had a beer sign on the, I don't know where it was, on the fence here somewhere. But yeah, so it was, yeah. So beer slogan will be used a few times during my gameplay. Only because it's true. Now the allotment here, I'll be grabbing this allotment, bee allotment, and doing the veggies and that there as well. Veggie plots. Definitely be doing that one. And I was thinking about doing CJ's farm, which is, how do you get that map to go big again? There we go. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, across the way over. Turn around. That way. Is that where CJ's is? Or is it behind us? You can't see down there. See, I've minimised the map so every time I play, it's good for you guys to see what's going on. At CJ's. I'll just have a squeeze over there anyway. Oh, what'd you do that for? Get rid of that. Basically, I'm looking for the other cattle farm. It's not there. It's right here. That's CJ's dairy farm. Doesn't look like dairy to me. I was thinking about setting up camp, like if we're going to role play it as taking over Granddad's farm, or we'll be starting off on CJ's farm. There it is here. This is it, I think. So basically, this would be our farm, basically, and then we're taking over Granddad's farm. So we'll have the two farmhouses, and be working this one until we get the money to buy Udder Farm up the top here, which is, where's the diagonal road? Where are you? Back this way, I would say, somewhere. No. Just learning the map, like everybody else, working out where everything is. I've got a good idea where things are placed at the minute. There it is over here. So I'll be working up to buying this place here. It's just the farm itself. There's no houses here. The thing with CJ's farm, I think you could probably get that one, place your mat here and have another glass house. And I've even got me washing out. You could probably get that to move up to there and sell the other farm or whatever. But yeah, so I was thinking about getting this one because it's a massive cow paddock. You know how I like paddocks. I don't like sheds with cows in it. And you got the sheep as well. So that one and this one here, you can chuck a whole heap of sheep and that in as well. So it's dual purpose farm, which is good. This is the kind of thing I was looking for. But when I saw this come out, I thought, because on 17, if you follow my channel, I have a granddad's farm for Ballincraig Estate. Ballincraig Estate by McCormick. I think it's Ballincraig Estate. It's been that long since I've done it with the old Massey Ferguson pack and that. So that's a nice little map that you can just use all that gear on. I strongly suggest that when the Massey Ferguson pack comes out, you could chuck some John Deere 40 series and all the rest of that on there with some Massey Ferguson gear, and pick a smallest map or a small map that you want to just do your own gameplay on, and just do it. Use all the smaller implements and that, you know, like, it's good fun to just do that one map all the time with what you want to do, you know. There's something this big, so that's the problem with these big maps, right? Lone Oak is which is another one I've gone right back to again. I've gone back to it, don't get away from it. And Oakville Farm, I'll be doing that as well. Doing some Let's Plays and that on those again. I just can't get away from those maps because, I don't know, I just had them from 17, now 19. So, and this is the go-to map at the minute for me. I was waiting for this to come out for ages, because of the granddad's farm whole thing, like I had on Ballincraig. So it sort of appealed to me straight away. I went, yes, it's a new granddad's farm. Once they bring the Massey Ferguson smaller tractors and stuff out, I'll be using those. I'll be using some older stuff on here. Not so much really small stuff. There'll be some medium to even some large tractors. But someone said the new pack, what's it called? Those massive plough things. I've got it. I can't remember it. I've never used it. I've never used the Anderson pack either. I've got it because I had to get it so I can join people in multiplayer, and then stop playing. They, just didn't play multiplayer anymore. So I wasted me time whenever. Because Liz has got exactly what you need in all that sort of thing with the bale pickups, the bale pickups and stuff. So these ponds here, apparently there's camp. Oh yeah, there's camping in there here. Mr. Silly P said something about it, but he didn't go up there. But that's a good idea, good concept. Like people come and fish your dam. Then once every couple of years you get the fish shows in and check it out and restock the dams. I'm going to play it off as that there was a bit of infestation for yes, I've removed the bushes in the WAG. I've already done that. I've gone over here to the farm and I've removed the bushes and got the car and that out. Which was just going, that's the best thing about this map, It's really cool. So I removed the debris from here. When I started up the map, I got the old girl out to show off how good looking she is with all the rust and that and mud and stuff, which is going to stay that way too. I'm going to repair it so I can use it, but I'm going to leave the patina and that on all the vehicles. Like normally I don't really run with Fendt tractors. What's this one? I don't normally use these things anyway, because I've got class pack and and John Deere parking, that sort of thing. So I've got the ute out. Look at the patina on this, Mark. Look, check this out. Now that's a ute. That's a proper ute, proper farm ute, you know. Oh yeah, it's see the bus? Oh, the bush, out in the open. Yep. What bush out in the open? Oh, the ones out in front of it. Yeah, I think when Massey, this one's here you're talking about. I think that's the ones you're talking about in front of the things here. Yeah, these things here, I'm going to get the mower and mow around them and that sort of thing, but I don't know if you can take these bushes away to clean this yard up. If you can, yeah, them ones. Yeah, if you can, I think that new bush brush cutter type thing that John Deere's bringing out, someone's bringing that mod out. I reckon that might cut all these up. If not, you're going to have to put up with it. Because even if you plough across here or something like that, just to try to get rid of, eradicate them and then put grass back down. Oh, hang on, let's try that, shall we? While you're here, and you got me thinking as well, we'll get out of here. I just want to fly over with that. Let's see if we can do this. So we'll change it to, we'll just get a grass format and see if we can get rid of it. Smart thinking. Oh, yes, you can. There you go. Did you know that? You must have known that already. You were just seeing if I knew it right. Ah, you're pretty smart. There you can. So there you go. Wag just showed us that if we get the we can clean our yard up a lot better like that, then we got to mow it all. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. So I'll get out of that and have a look at it again. Yeah, see with that you can remove a lot of stuff on PC with the extra stuff on it. Go up and have another look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. So let's put the fake grass. I'll zoom in again in a sec once I get around to get a good view. Thanks to Wag. We RZ, put RZ in there as well. He just mentioned about getting rid of the bushes, so I decided to check it out with the tool to see that some of the bushes I'd like to keep. The ones around the drum I probably wouldn't. These ones in here I'd probably keep them because they're not in the way, and I'd love to keep that tree in there. I'm not going to cut that tree down. These ones here, they're not in the way, so I'll probably keep those. I like a lot of foliage on my farm. Oh, cool. I'm glad you jumped on and seen that I was live. Yeah, so I try to get on here sometimes. Like, sort of like I only come on for about an hour today and then I'm gone again. But yeah, I try to do live stuff. Otherwise, I do just stuff with PlayStation itself. I record a lot of stuff, and then right in the middle. Well, it's only 18 minutes. But this fishery and that, yeah, I'm going to play it up as because if you follow any of my actual channel, I do a lot of talking about strip farming and stuff like that. How the microorganisms, that sort of thing, retreat into the grass and that while you got the earth exposed. Like when you take all the stubble and everything off, the earth gets scorched and that, as you know, gets dried out and stuff. So all the microorganisms need somewhere to go, so they go into the grass and protects them. Then you put manure down, they come out at night, add you know, nutrients and that to the soil again by casting, worm casting and stuff like that. So I do that on Lone Oak and that strip farming. Walker Farm, I used to do strip farming and that on there as well. Big job. I put sugarcane and that in on Walker Farm. Big job. Took 2 days, like real days, to put it all in. Yeah, only doing a couple of rows at a time. But this, apparently the pub, when they put it into Giants, they had to remove I can't be this map because I can't see the wall that it was on. There was a wall and it said something about the beer. I probably can't say it at the moment because they rejected it because of it. So they had to remove it just to get it released. I can't remember if it was this map or not. But there's something about drinking beer in it. That's what I'm going to say. But it's got a lot of farms around here for like multiplayer for sure. You know, this thing here is like $900 something $1,000 just for a horse stud type thing, racetrack. Cool. That'll be cool. Have a look at them. I've got different ones on there. Got some actual real-life stuff. If you're into ghost exploration, it's me going out there, and there's reasons in this channel why I went out there with my daughter. Actually, she wanted it for her birthday. Went to the cemetery and started doing some ghost busting, and started talking to them, telling them that I understand their situation. It's very interesting. I don't run around going, oh, is there any ghosts or anything here? Because I've been over to the other side, so I don't muck around with any of that rubbish. But damn, see, this is another thing I like about this map. You could have this house here with this nice dam. You got a swing set and that in there. You could make that your house as a multiplayer. Come onto the map, make it as multiplayer, so whoever comes on can have this farm for the day, have a vehicle on there, and then they could go around and help the other farmers if they just wanted to do that. If they weren't into like doing their own farming and that, they could come and do it that way. There's so many different properties around the place. And I love the undulation of the hills and that, so you're going to see tractors struggling to get up these hills, which is something that I love from 17. You hear them bogged down and actually have to work. I love those tractors, the John Deere tractors with the gear changes and that. And yeah, they sound really good when they're changing gears and that. Same as those Fendt things. Is it the Fendt tractors that have got the gear changing? I can't remember. I did use them at the beginning when they first brought them out. But this is the map at the moment. I haven't started anything. As I said, I was going to start off with CJ's Dairy, which is, I lost it again now. CJ's Dairy. And play that up of as of, you know, like you've got, I'm going to get the bee allotment because I have bees myself. Or one hive now. Oh yeah, this will be the favourite map for a lot of people actually. New Deer Farm, yep, cool. I was thinking, what is it, the 560? I was personally going to use that because it's a bit smaller for the roads and that, because some of these roads are really bad, man, because they're British roads, so they're very, very tight. Hedgerows on each side. None of the hedgerows have got collisions, so that's good. Yeah, definitely a good multiplayer map. If you got PS4, chuck us a friends request on that, and we'll get you in on this one because my cousin that wants to play it as well. So, and a couple of other blokes from New Zealand that I know, they'll probably want to get into on this one. If not, play their own. We can always go and help them on theirs. But that's the thing. We've got Red Dead Redemption on the go at the moment, and that's Xbox. My brother's got Xbox. He's a trader. He went over there. Nah, just joking. But yeah, we're doing Red Dead Redemption, slamming that at the moment. Like lots of it. I can't believe how much we're doing. That's why I decided to start doing some Farm Simulator again, because I haven't done any for ages. But the piggery, decent sort of piggery. There's a mod just come out with all the British barns and cows and that sort of thing. And I want to put one of those somewhere. Keep coming back to this fishery, man. This fishery is going to be good. Wonder if there's actually fish in there. Can we go in the water? I might forget my car. One of them. I won't take the red one yet because it's got to go up to the servo and get some juice in it. There is a ditch somewhere I saw. There was a water one, wasn't? Didn't I see a water one somewhere? Out. Hang on. Which way am I going? I'll need to go to. See this HGV. Mr. Who was it? No, it wasn't Mr. P. It was Kleins or whatever he is that does the map reviews. He's unsuitable for a heavy vehicle. This is a heavy government vehicle rating, basically. Heavy gross vehicles. That's what that was. That goes down to, must go down to the horse farm, because I saw that farm, that thing before he went down there. So we'll have a squeeze. Hang on, wait a minute. I've got to go out. So there's no collision in the hedges as far as I was told. So you know, like you can drive through them. But if you've got a header and that on, of course. Like most maps, you cannot get the head through. I should have brought the bison up here and checked it out. We'll do that. Just do some reversing here. And I'm going to try to drive semis down here too, man. That's the thing. Are you from Ireland? On your lad. I used to play with the Irish boys, but they were when they were doing their grasses and stuff like that. I used to drive the semi next to their cutters and that. They're madmen, I tell you. We had heaps of fun there. Laughing and carrying on. It's adult only. Yeah, it's cool. You got to have a good laugh. Just as in the field. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing with it. There is ditches around the place, and the road surface on this map in particular. Well, ditches are something you don't want to go on. I watch Scott Andrews and that actually driving semi-trailers and that around England and everywhere, and man, some of the places he puts that truck, that oh, it depends on what he's driving at the time, whatever make it is, but cab over trucks are the only way to go, I reckon. I drive a lot of man trucks and that. Even on Walker Farm I had man trucks that had road trains and that on there. I'm in Australia, so you know, we have road trains and stuff, so I was driving road trains on Walker Farm, triple road trains and stuff like that, which is a perfect map for it. But I can downsize. We got the latest, on 17 they had a man truck with a longer back on it with the dual wheels, and they've only just brought that sort of thing out. I don't know why I'm going all the way out here for. I just have to go straight through here, don't I? It's running it. It's got a pretty low in juice. So here's the head. See? Bang. Heads and corn headers and headers cannot go through the hedges like I thought. But, see, I'll just prove it again to you and everybody who's going to watch it later. Right. But this old girl, look at that. That's lawn art. Up the left what? Here we go. V8. Okay, outside as you can see. Is it that one? That one. It's been a while since I played on. So we'll go straight out. Straight through. See the red letterbox there? I miss red letterbox. We've got some red letterbox around town here actually. I'll actually put up a video if you're interested in go to my channel and check it out. We've got to walk around town, and we're in a mining town. Alright, a mining town, Kapunda is in South Australia. So that's a lot of Cornish miners and stuff come out of here back in the day, and we've talked to a few ghosts and that down there, but I want to go through the mines now. It's all open now to the public because it's fenced off and stuff. We'll go through all these hedges. Just no collision. And this is what we're going to look at before. We're going to see, there's a nice jump off there. Or jump up, I normally say. I'll just jump off and have a look into the water. Because on what was that one called? Yeah, can't see any fish or anything in the water. Got deeper there. Oxygen David loves putting fish and ducks and everything in his maps on 17, and I was surprised there was nothing. I thought they would have vamped it right up on 19 and had heaps of like deer and rabbits and stuff running around, at least, you know, destroying the crops and that. But no, there's nothing in here. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, because that would be good, seeing some fish in there. On what's it called? Something dairy. Something mountain dairy on 17 anyway. I think I've got it on my video. I went up. Yeah, one of my videos has got Bull Creamery, Mountain Creamery or something like that. I can't remember the name of the actual place, but it's from Black Sheep Modding anyway. And on 17, he's got it's got a wedge tail, not a wedge tail, bald eagle, circling the chickens and that are running around in the yard. They're an animated chicken running around everywhere. Little chickens I'm talking about, not chooks. Circling those. And over by the dam, you got the ducks and that, which draw you there by sound. And in the actual water, there's actually fish swimming around. So I don't know why they haven't brought all that sort of thing out to 17. I mean, from 17 to 19, I mean. Oh, I've got to open the gate, didn't I? Yep, open to the public. So I'll be cheating the amount of money I need for this place, the bee lot. See, these narrow roads are cool. See, I've got a video up, another brick in the wall from the stone walls and that are down at Sedan, where I used to live before I moved here. And it's called the brick in the wall, and that's all the convicts built it all back in the day. And the farmers and that in the area all built those stone walls and that. So then I go down to the actual farm down there with my mates that got. So yeah, spent a lot of time down there. That's where I actually had my heart attacks when I ended up moving down to the city and stuff. Bee place is worth it. Well, because I'm an apiarist, I've got bees. That's the thing. It's the sort of thing for myself, you know. I can't do it anymore because I've got emphysema, mate. So, and a heart condition. That's why I had to leave the farm and stuff as well. So, that's the only reason why I'm getting that. It's something that I sort of miss. I've got one hive left, and that's it. I had to sell all the rest of them because I can't lift them anymore. So that's the only reason why I'm doing the bee thing. I've got to have the bee allotment and the veggies. Sort of force, and you can hear my chooks in the background probably. Forced retirement, so, you know. Yeah. It happens, man. It's a bit of life. So yeah, this is a cool map. It's going to be excellent once we start getting onto it and get my cousin onto it and that as well. Have a few different houses going, a few different farms started. It's going to be good. It's going to start bustling once we do multiplayer. And then they'll be on here as well. Basically, they do now how to see. This is a nice tight lane. See, Oxford and David maps and stuff have got rough terrain. They've got the real tire mod and that on PC, where you can get bogged in that. And there's got the forward crossing and that around here too, which is another good thing. Oh, so here's the pub. What's ale? Actually, it's the ale house. What's ale? Drink ale. I'll be saying that a lot during this thing, and not many people would know what I'm talking about. You probably would. Being from Ireland, you would know why I say what's ale, drink ale. And we'll have to malt some up, get some mead happening with the bees. See, that's another thing. That's what I want, the bees. You know, talk about mead and that sort of thing. So this is Sam's cider place, and I'm sure we'll be meeting up here at the end of the day when we start doing multiplayer. Just wandering around here to role play it a bit. But it's a nice place actually. I'm sure I saw where was the sign? It must have been a different map. I'm sure it was 6 Ashes. There was a sign that it must have been right here on the wall, because it was a grey wall that they had it on, and yeah, it must have been this one here. because I saw it on a grey wall, and they said that Giants wouldn't allow it because it's basically, I'll tell you what it said, right? It said it's beer o'clock somewhere, right? And it said and it had a German girl with the jugs on a tray, you know, like the big pint jugs and that on a tray, and it said it's beer o'clock somewhere. It said something else, and then it said beer o'clock somewhere. So they because they didn't want to advertise alcohol. They didn't want to advertise alcohol, right? A sign with, like, it's an actual tin sign, but yeah, what the. Yeah, if they took out all the places that people actually like. But that's another thing for the bee thing as well. I'll be talking about the uses of the bee wax and that sort of thing, role playing that. The mead, like I said, to drink mead. I've never made mead in my life, but apparently it's good in England and stuff like that. They like mead over there. I've never been game enough to make it because I'll probably give myself alcohol poisoning or something. But yeah, I enjoy my bees. I actually had a swarm the other day I removed from a neighbour's place, but I don't know where they come from. They were dangerous. I got 20 stings out of it because I didn't have a suit on. I just put my veil over my head and went over there thinking that I thought they might have been a cast out of my one. But wrong. They come from somewhere, but it wasn't here. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this map now. I was going to drive up to the cattle farm, wasn't I? That's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for this. Hang on, it's saving. Auto save. So this is the first time I put it on last night when it came out. It comes out early in the morning here. I was watching Mr. Silly P. I saw that it was released, so I quickly jumped on it. I need to go to up here to the other farm. This one. So nothing shows up on the map for those who are watching later. I'm sure you already know because you've seen the reviews. Now what do I want to do? I want to go like that. Then I want to go out. Thank you. The reason why I'm driving this F100, they had the update, and I'm not too I like the high lift kit and all this that, but I'm not happy about the double exhaust blowing everywhere and that at the moment. And those David with his new truck, and he's blowing all that black smoke everywhere. That's an American thing. You know, they put diesel directly onto the exhaust and that, so it does that sort of rubbish. It wouldn't pass admissions and that in Australia, that's for sure. You know, but and I think it's absolutely ridiculous myself. There's no need for that sort of rubbish. Oh look, 2 lane. I come up to an intersection. Oh, and the good thing about it is because we're right-hand drive vehicles over here, even though, you know, these things got left-hand drive vehicles. Like, see, that's annoying. It should be over the other side so we can drive it properly. Even the trucks and that. It's not no. Yeah, but you don't get. That's the thing. It's not. That gives you no extra power whatsoever. And I love this freeway too. It's actually got cars that go fast. So they've got plenty of poke. They ain't got no smoke. It's overtaking now. Wop, 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 wop. Have I gone? I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? That's the end of the wall. That was nice of him to stop and let me go into the twilight zone. Not tell me. Thanks, mate. Could have warned me. Could have beeped at me and warned me. Just like that bloke did. Get out of my way, he says. Dopey bastard. Get out of the way, you dopey bugger. But yeah, so I've got to find. Is that the turn off road? That's not it. It's at an angle, or the dangle. But this is it here. Whoop! There's a truck there too. Apparently they're bringing out the there's a mod that's coming out to all all platforms, which is so you'll be getting it on Xbox as well. They're bringing out the Ford trucks, Chevy trucks, and all the rest of that under the Lizard brand. That'll be good. Having those big old beasties, cabs and stuff. See, this is tight. And the one thing, this is the pet hate. This is the peeve. I have pet peeve. These branches. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, these branches here. That one needs to be, the chainsaw will be coming out again on this map if this interferes with my headers. And see these branches, like, why can't they, it's the way they place them on the map. I'm sure you can only place them one way, but they always stick into the paddock, as you can see, or the outside these bloody trees. You think somebody would have designed a better tree by now, so they're not sticking out in the road all the time. Just trying to get Sammy through tight lanes like this to prove DJ wrong. When he says, like on Somerset Farm, he reckons you can't drive a semi-trailers. I proved you could. You definitely can. I put that, what do they call them? Oh, here it is. Oh, here's the dairy. We'll get out and have a look at the sign too, eh? Here we go. At a dairy farm. Ooh, look at that nice picture. Farm fresh milk. Oh, that's raw milk, mate. I hope it's processed. Otherwise they'll be after us. That raw milk movement went crazy too with the raw cheese and stuff, didn't it? Man, I used to drink all that stuff when we were kids. Now, this farm here is going to be the one I'm going to be achieving for. Because I'm going to get CJ's farm and set it up as my own. But, hang on. Turn it off. And I've got a steering wheel on that I'll be playing on later with button box and stuff like that. So there'll be different bits and pieces everywhere on it. But this is the one I'm going to be working up to. The wool spawn point for the wool out in the paddock. There was an opening for a sec. I was standing too close. But this stucco, see this marble stucco thing? No, it's not marble stucco. It looked like it from back at a distance. It's got a bit of dolomite and stuff in that. These things here. On Oakville Farm, they've got the sheds with the big sheds with the double bay in it. These are all wooden. You've got a massive, see that's the good, I love this place because the simple fact is that it's got the, oh, what are we doing here? Cross country, up to the top of the map. Is it that way? No, back behind. Yes, here we go. This big giant cow paddock here is the reason why I like it, like this farm. Is it that one? This one. I'm sure you can put them on both sides. Yeah, that's the reason why I like it, because the simple fact is that it is both sides good. Because you got to have room. Like, I can't handle these maps that have got like little sheds with all the cows shoved in it. If you're going to do that, have feedlots with shelter on it over them, you know what I mean? Because basically that's what it is. If you're going to put them in a shed, it's a feedlot. Like, don't get me wrong, I watch 10th Generation Farmer and he's shedded all the time, but he's got decent sized sheds and stuff, you know what I mean? You got to have the room for your critters. Like this one down here is the sheep paddock. It's the open range sheep paddock where the wool spawns back in that shed back there. But this is the sort of thing I saw on Oakville Farm. Oxford and David put a paddock like this in the front, one of the front grass paddocks that was used for grass only before, which is good because it's open range. So you can put all your critters in here and they'll walk around in this paddock itself. That's what I want to see. I don't want them cooped up in yards and stuff. My voice is going a bit. But yeah, so this farm here is what I'll be working up to basically. I'll be going from CJ's farm, starting off on CJ's dairy farm and Granddad's farm, working that one paddock there, and then once we get enough money I'll be buying this one up here. So that's my goal in this whole gameplay, is getting up here. That's the main aim anyway. But it's going to be great, you know. Like, I'm going to use a lot of man trucks, of course. The new one that came out with all the accessories, I've done it like, is it Man? No, it wasn't Man. It was Manning's Transport or something that Scott Andrews drives for, with a green and red truck. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a couple of trucks in those colours, because I watch. If you watch my channel, you'll see down the bottom that I subscribe to him and watch his channel. He's like I said, he drives trucks around England and everywhere, or everywhere, all around the place. So it's good watching all those tight road stuff. Over here we got, yeah, we don't have tight roads. I notice on here it's got a lot of hedgerows, no rabbit warrens. Can't go ferreting. Which is something I used to do too, is go ferreting. When I was down the farm, we used to take the ferrets out a lot, actually. We had an old beagle that she, as soon as her nose was on the ground, she's gone. Actually caught her one day. We had an old rainwater tank, and it was against the fence, or like just away from the fence, and we used it as a rubbish pit thing. It was upside down and it had a cone top on it. And we caught her one day. One of the times she was getting out, she was actually walking into the tank, going up, leaning against the fence, and then jumping over the fence. You old bitch. And then she'd go down the rabbit warrens and start hunting the rabbits and that. Beagles, you can't. Yeah, they're crazy. She was like 18 and a half when she was put down, actually. Yeah. Good innings out of Roddy, was 18 and a half as well. Oh man, that's the end of the map. To put some trees or something there. I wonder if you can cheat and go around this way. Shh, don't tell anybody. I think we just hit it then. See, how are you supposed to do that paddock if you can't get through? They got texture in that for off the map. That's interesting. They got a whole cornfield there that's you can't do anything with. That's very interesting. Or is it because you don't own it? No, it's not. It's not because you don't own it. Because I don't own that one either. That's interesting. Another glass house. So I had the glass house mod in with the tomatoes and the cucumbers and that sort of thing. When the map's got it on there, you don't need it. You can get rid of those mods, you know what I mean? Like I've got, that's why I went back to Oakville Farm, because then you don't have to have any placeables and that. It's got all the animal placeables. Oxygen Davis changed around a bit, so you got some more open paddock stuff, which is a good thing. We got, I got Stone Valley, just to give that one a run. Oh, I did have This Is Ireland and Charwell, but I decided to axe those for these British maps. And this has got everything you need on it. It's got some extra stuff like the fishery and the bees. Does it say Bridge North? Just over bridge. Alright, so nothing coming but the pitch as soon as I pull out, and I get slammed. Yep, comes a truck. And there should be one right behind him, yeah? Oh. Yep, there he is. And here comes one coming the other way. Oh, get on the right side of the road. Or left side. The right side of the road, but it's left. So, I'm used to it because I drive it every day, you know. What is the time? Yep. Watching a real life time here because I've got to take the cat to the vet this afternoon. Bit of a drive, about an hour and a half. Yeah, so I'm going to do a thing about like go around the town and get a whole heap of the paintings and that, and put that video up. They're all on the walls and murals and that everywhere because they're historical town. This is the survey, which we should have brought the red car up to. So, what's that saying? 6 Ashes Farm Shop. Pretty cool sign. So you go in here, you can beep the horn. Start filling. Which one is it? That one? Or that one? Don't need it. Which gear are you in, car? Going pretty slow. So yeah, all the different paddocks, the shapes of the paddocks are going to be great. There's not going to be too much AI driving on this map, which is another reason why I wanted to play it, because I wanted to make sure that there was a map that I could. This is where I went down before. A map that I could actually get back into playing the map again myself. Like I used to do on 17, I never used to use AIs. I used to drive all my own machinery and just swap from machinery to machinery and then drive it around, have the truck at the paddock, that sort of thing. Oh, that's the end of the map. Dang, man, it comes up so quick. So basically you can't go down that road because there's a dead end there. Whoever you are is just watching, watch this. Smash up derby time. They got some great textures off the map as well, as I found the other way. This, bang. So can you get to that paddock? That's what I was looking at. See, they've got great texture there. And that paddock is an actual doable paddock or not. There, bang. So they've got a full crop in there, sunflowers, but you can't harvest it because you can't get into the paddock. That's making it look realistic, isn't it? Definitely. So do they change and go dry and then another crop plants? They must do. So I went flying down there. Imagine if I was in the semi or something going down there loaded, trying to get back to the farm, which I'm still trying to learn the map. And I just crashed into that hedge for some reason. Oh, it's got a fence in the hedge. It's got a wall in the hedge, that's why. Sorry, John. Just passing through farm, okay, mate? Sorry. I'll shut the gate so the kids don't get out. That's what we used to say to the neighbours. We've got a chain on our gate to not stop people coming in and stop the kids from getting out. Didn't have to worry about it down the farm. There's heaps of room to move. Snakes you have to watch out for. Oh, Wag's gone. I was going to say, that's your St. Patrick got rid of the snakes in Ireland. You should have come for a holiday over in Australia, because we've got, what is it, 8 of the 10 most dangerous bloody snakes in the world, most venomous. 8 out of 10, something like that. We got the top 10 or something, top 8 or whatever it is. So that's the farm. That's getting up to time now, so I might actually just take this up to the servo, which was back that way, wasn't it? I'll try going up this road here straight out, because I need to take this up to the service station. Love the patina on this truck though. So I put my dirt on fast so I can get this sort of look happening. The well used look, the old school farm look, where you can't afford the sand angle new equipment, so you got to have what's old or second hand. So if that's the shop here, I've got to turn up here at the main drag. Yeah, you'll go down this way to the servo. Yeah, I'm not really into the horsey theme, so I won't be using that track, I don't think. Although I was watching someone this morning, can't remember who it was, but they were saying that will make a good goach cart track, and with those racing mowers things that come out, it would make a good track, wouldn't it? Just got to get rid of that hedge somehow. There we go. Is it this one? What does it say? L2? No. Oh, there you go. She filled up with juice. That's what we wanted. Thanks, mate. Ding ding. So they should have an old bell going ding ding. Come on, get out across the road. Get slow at exiting, won't he? So it's coming up. It's got 5 minutes, and then we'll be off. So off and racing. And then I've got half an hour before we're going to take this cat to the. Oh no, not even that. 20 minutes, and I'm going to take the cat to the vet. So now there's a road down here. Here at this intersection. Now if I drive around this road to the intersection, we went right before, so we'll just go straight through on this one, because that goes to a dead end just down there. I'm sure there was no other road coming off of it. That's where it come out, I think. Man, you just wouldn't drive this fast. Here's the farm right here. So I finally got it. Right, so there she blows. Look at that. Love the patina on that thing, eh? It's beautiful. Gonna keep it that way too. And park this in the shed until we actually get our own farm happening. And then I'll be driving between the two. So that's nearly us. That's nearly the hour that I was going to be doing this live stream for. So, Wang, you got it Wag before, but it was Wang. Zed, thanks for joining. There's a couple other people joined, but they didn't make a comment, so I don't know who they are. So next time if you join, chuck something in there, say g'day or that's rubbish or something like that, so then I can know who you are. But anyway, that's it. We're gonna bang for another minute, then we'll call it quits. So that's the map. I have a quick fly around on the map to have a look. I found that this is the farm we'll be working towards. Udder Farm, Udder Dairy Farm. There's a forest up the back here too. I didn't even look at that. But that might be interesting to go for a drive through every now and then, or a wander through. If we get any horses, which don't normally run horses, but be good little forest to wander around in. I did have a small horse mod that I could have just whacked in here, a small yard. Maybe had them on there, but there's a lot of horse places around town. If somebody takes it on as one of the thing, I might have a horse there, or hire one from them when they need to exercise it. And like this joint over here. Then we can ride up the road, which is bloody busy road, and then up this path. maybe open a few gates along here until we get up to the forest. Yeah, nice little forest. And Bundy Dave has just come on, just as I'm about to go off. So okay, viewers, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little run around, because I'm a bit boring at times, but that's going to be my playthrough on this one. So thank you, Wang, and I shall catch you all later. And if you can't be good at it. Hooroo, bye. Thank you.